Hello, my friends and subscribers. Scarboro here. Just paying a quick tribute to Brother Parkway. Last year, August, celebrating the Canadian Memorial. Check it on my channel. To the video. Better one. There, that's take a minute to warm up here. That's my tube. Talking about the supernatural. That. Your brother Parkway helps me out big time. Understand things. Right? Yeah, boy, do I'm a big fan. Internet. I would like to visit him and we're miles apart. Yeah, he was in North Carolina, we're in Ontario. So do you believe in the supernatural? First of all. And second, do you think Sasquatch is? We have satellite connected to Season 4, Episode 1. There's just a little break there. Open the blue phone. There's that car. You ever had a supernatural type of experience? Not just with that. Could be anything. Ghost, paranormal, perhaps alien type beings, other things, elemental, strange paranormal, unexplained. Nothing dark. I don't do light. Love and light. Right? Love in your heart, light your soul. Right? Right. Alright, hold on. Exciting. Right on. All right. And Dr. Peter, Skywatch did summer a bit here and there. Just too busy. Other things. All right. That's enough for now. Thanks, Brother Parkway. Love you, brother. Rest in peace. May the Lord look after you, my good friend. Right. And thank you to all my friends and subscribers who knew Parkway, right? And were friends, whatever, and sent their condolences on the video I just recently did, right? I greatly appreciate that, right? You know, I was hoping to see a few other people who claimed Parkway was their friend and that, but didn't show. But whatever. That was last year. This is a new year, right? So that's why I really appreciate those people who did say their love and condolences for Brother Parkway. He's a good friend. Had a lot of good insight into things, right? You know, I helped him along on the Sasquatch file and told him, hey, you know, he was, I think the friend's name was Richard, I think, or something. You know, I said, you don't need to do this for Richard. You do it for yourself. And he did. He went out and wham, he was researching really good, right? In just a short period of time, he learned real fast, and you know, and explained a couple things, pointed out a few things for him. But well, he did a lot of it on his own, right? He was already doing that, right, when I met him. So that's how I met him, because he was research, you know, out in the woods looking for signs of Sasquatch, and that. So and Sabe, and in the end it was Sabe. We went from Sasquatch to Sabe in a couple years, right? Supernatural, yes. And that for yeah, I know he was getting really close to, you know, I'm not sure if I think he had a sighting or something. He had a lot of vocalizations. He had a few things going on. It was just a matter of time, right? Right. He did really good. Yeah, he was even doing some of the Skywatch stuff and that. So that was cool. Thank you, brother Parkway. Love you, brother. All right, thanks. We'll talk again soon. All right, but right now it's time to get to the show. All right, let me turn this part off here. All right. Okay, hold on. Shrink the screen here. All right. Where are we? Get rid of this thing here. All right. Remove from studio. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. Here we are. What do you think about all these people lately? You know, all these researchers or whoever they think they are claiming that they want to talk, or they're going to be talking with Sasquatch or whatever. Some of these guys who claim they talk with Sasquatch, even the Dogman, right? And have these big elaborate stories and saying this, and I'm like, really? Wow, man, I feel cheated. I should have asked more questions, right? I just got a simple yes, no, and fucking better do this now. They, you know, come, let's do this now. Requests, right? So how the heck did these guys get these elaborate stories? With only a few years of even going out and doing the Sasquatch thing and Dogman thing or whatever, you have these elaborate buckets to writing books. They've already written books. These guys, yeah, I'm not joking, right? Written books, right? I'm not, you know. You can check it out yourself, right? Are they, you know, who am I to say if it's real or not? What they're claiming, you know, a lot of the info that the one guy I know, I'm not going to say too much, but I'm in his Facebook group. He wrote a book recently on this, on all these 15 chapters, something I don't know, whatever. I only read one or two chapters or whatever it is, right? And but most of that, 80-90% of that information was already readily available from people's fucking comments or people talking. You know, you could piece all this together, right? You know, and lots of people talking, you know, just like the one lady who does the artificial images of Sasquatch or Dogman that look ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Okay, it looks like Sasquatch or fucking Dogman on steroids. A lot of times with alien, alien type features or whatever. I don't know. You're not more down to earth type features. You know, everything's got to be blown out of proportion. Okay, right? Fucking incredible. Every single detail, hair sticking. No, it's not like that, man. I've seen Sasquatch a few times, and the hair's free flow, and there's no fucking like a boom, you know, every hair jab sticking out, this, that. No. Hairs are fucking naturally flowing down. I only heard one or two people recently describe that. Okay? Right? There's one guy from Maine. I heard him talking about it. He's had a sighting there, how the hair was flowing, silky, flowing, you know? And he's right. There's no fucking little individual hair, boom, bang, that kid's sticking out everywhere. Nah. Incredible, right? Yeah, right. You know, no matter. I research every day almost. Not every day. Lately, some days I don't even want to talk about Sasquatch. Man, it's overload, man. There's thousands of people out there with channels or groups and this and that claiming whatever, all kinds of fucking things that Sasquatch does or they're associated with them, and even up to the point of telepathy, right? Or mind speak, right? Do you believe in mind speak? Right? Do you even know what mind speak is? Right? I think we all engage in a sort of telepathy every day, you know. Myself, I do, right? And I think, you know, telepathy is mandatory if you want to communicate with Sasquatch or Dogman or any other cryptid being, little people, right? You name it, right? But not necessarily. You're not. A lot of times, you're not going to get, you know, fucking words. You're going to get that message put into you, you know, into your mind, the feeling, like you know, like you'll know what they're saying. Like it's like magic, sometimes, right? You know, it's like they convey a feeling or something. Sometimes, like how they, you know, and also sometimes the message is embedded to your mind somehow, right? Supernaturally, somehow it's embedded in there, and you know what they're saying, right? Without words, okay. And some people are just outright terrified and shut their mind down to that. They think it's wrong or dark or evil or whatever. I don't even like using that word for Sasquatch, right? And don't get me wrong, right? There's yin and yang. There's good and there's bad. Okay, at the top, good right at the top, great, really good, and really bad. Things, you know, don't matter. Man, animals, your pets, right, could be really good, or they can harbor, you know, bad things, you know, biting people, biting the owners, right? Fighting, you know, not listening. But is that due to training or same goes with Sasquatch, you know? Is it in them or they've been wronged? And so their attitude changes. They don't like humans, some of them, right? Not every Sasquatch, Bigfoot, forest people, right? Wants to hug a human, wants to let a human hug them or whatever nonsense. Okay, right? Now I've seen, supernatural, aspect where they're cloaked, and touching the lady's fucking hair. Okay, touching, reaching out and touching, or like, feet away and touching the hair. I've seen a few times touching the hair. Lindy from Bigfoot Forest, Vancouver Island. Lindy, yeah, I seen her. 22 seconds supernatural, right? Giving her a shout out. Check out her channel, Bigfoot Forest, Vancouver Island, with Lindy. Yeah, Lindy Smith. Yes. Great, great, great stuff. And you'll learn about Sasquatch. And check out her 22 seconds of supernatural. Okay, amazing stuff, man. Wow. Yeah, you can see it. He'll show you whatever, man. It's amazing, right? And I know there's always fucking doubters out there. They're not gonna believe that or say that whatever. Yeah, whatever, man. Still fucking winning the lottery, right? You're still buying tickets for another 30 years, waiting and waiting for your pension fund. Right? You probably believe more in that than you do whatever. So we'll just leave it at that. But anyways, I verified it. It's real. I watched it. I analyzed the footage. Yeah. Fuck, man. First time, start watching it, man, I felt my goosebumps. My hair was standing up, going, wow. I seen it with my other friend, Ruby, from Alabama Paranormal, who had same thing sort of happen, right? Yeah, but in a different way, right? Uh, on the side of a road there. It was amazing. Like we're in the trees of the fence, and it was reaching over and touching her foot or whatever it was. Yeah, and I told her she didn't even know, but she said she felt the sensation. Right? I told her what happened. Yeah. Okay. I don't get enough credit for this stuff. Analyze this and that. For over the years, whatever. Everyone says thinker, tunker, whatever guy. Fuck yeah, whatever, man. I've done my own fucking analyzing and that, right? And stuff, right? For years on my channel. Check out some of the videos, right? You'll be amazed, right? Yeah, I've had a few times communication, the mind speak. What is mind speak? It's telepathy with images, okay? Whereas other times you're just getting the telepathy, the message, whatever, and that. But there's a real visual. It's like watching a fucking movie almost, with the mind speak. Like, if you're advanced enough, I guess. Yeah, other people might, have their own version of what they're seeing or whatever, doing the mind speak. Not everyone can do the mind speak, okay? And that, I started when I was young, right? Getting them telepathy messages from Bigfoot, Sasquatch, way back. I think since about 12 years old. And then 14, I had my first encounter at Scout Camp. Two encounters. One Saturday and a Sunday. Yeah, fucking wild. Told me not to be afraid, standing right in front of me. Again, interdimensionally first, okay? Yeah. Second day was physical, about 10 feet away. Fucking amazing. With two scouts right around the corner, asked me who I'm fucking talking to. Yeah, I said, to the tree. I said, yeah, I know I'm straight. My mom does the same thing. I said, oh. Yeah. And Sasquatch asked me, are you going to tell them I'm here? I said, no. No, that's none of their business. Right? Right. And at first I found a rock stack and then a second one, right? You know, those 3 or 4 piled up rocks. Yeah. So I knew. I've seen that a few times. And that's like a beacon that, yeah, Sasquatch is in the building, okay? If you're connected, you know, you know, mentally, spiritually, whatever, you know. I've accepted Sasquatch since I was a little kid, man. About 8 or 9 years old when I first seen it on TV, the Patterson Gimlin movie there. Patterson movie, it was called back then, with Roger Patterson on the Mike Douglas show. Okay. Yeah, showing the fucking thing. I come home after school and I'm like fucking wow, blown away. Wow. I'm saying wow. Right? And as a kid, right? Didn't know any of this or that or whatever. You know, that all that baloney you hear today, right? No. Even Mike Douglas was like flabbergasted, like, wow. Right? And I was like, wow, that's real. I said, that's real. Right? I'm just a kid. Okay, watching Sasquatch on TV. 9 years old, I think it was 8 or 9. I'm not sure. 9 years old, I think it must have been. Right, and incredible, man. Like I had no reason to do. I've already seen the Planet of the Apes stuff, crap. You know, and I said that, whatever. That is nothing like that. I said, when I see that thing walking across, when she was walking across Patty, across that fucking the riverbed there, fucking the dry river. I think whatever, right? Walk, looking back, walking, right? What happened? I'm just a kid, and I said that is real. That is real. I said to myself, I don't know. And then soon as I kept saying that is real, right? Like a couple of times. They showed it a few times, about three times. I remember at least 3 times they showed it. It's only about a minute long. And so I said, wow. And then after, it's like somebody flipped a light switch. Bing. Like, like hit the light switch. I'm connected all of a sudden, right? It's like, I said, when I started saying that was real, that was real. It was like something happened, miraculously happened. Okay. It was like, okay, I've come to accept Sasquatch, right? You know, whether like, whether the image of Sasquatch itself, right? Not just what's on the screen, but overall, right? That they're real. I said to myself, those creatures are real. Wow. Right? And for the longest time, you're hearing nonsense about there's only one here or one. And I'm like, please. There's never just one unless you fucking bumped everything up, right? Or whatever. You know, obviously, there's family units, man, woman, children, right? Family units, right? How old they grow, live till 100, 200, right? Roughly 200 to 300 years, I see. I hear about, these interdimensional supernatural ones are, 600 years old or whatever. I don't know about all that stuff. I just know about 2 to 300. 300 max, I think. 200, right? I think it's up to average, double what a human can reach, right? Too. So, but anyways, let's get back to the supernatural aspect, whereby, like I said, it's like I was admitted to the club, not the psycho ward, but the club, the Sasquatch club. Yeah, I've been tested a couple of times. I passed. Okay. How have you been tested? Right. Yeah. Anyways, that's another story. Right. Uh, yeah. And even I've been on shows too, right? I'm not gonna mention their names, but One guy there, he had fucking psychics on every time, putting psychics on me with me instead of just giving me my own space to talk, right? Incredible. Sometimes even two psychics at a time, right? Trying to break me, see if I'm lying or some weakness, some lines or something, whatever. Yeah, they couldn't do it. Okay, fuck that. Okay, half a dozen psychics and they couldn't break me because I'm the real deal, right? And just because I don't have 10 books written, right? I'm not on the stage. Not that I did. I've been working hard to be on that stage and present my show, my stuff, what I know, not everything I know, but you know, my some of my encounters, experiences, also 10 years of researching up to now, right? That, right? Getting tired of all these fucking guys claiming whatever, this, that, stealing, been hogging the spotlight for the last half dozen years with fucking bullshit knowledge. Just everyday knowledge, okay? Whatever. Anything they say can be found on the internet that somebody else has also claimed to, a majority, 99%. Okay. Occasionally you get a fucking bright light come on and say, well, that's different, right? Now, can you verify that? I don't know. A lot of times I believe it, right? You know, sometimes you have that feeling, right? You know, anything else, whatever. You know, I've heard that. I've gone full circle. You know, right around. Which is good because I had to experience all that because I was only looking at it, you know, from a certain angle, maybe dipped into the fucking either side of some other views and that whatever, worked in that little camp for a while, worked in that other camp, back and forth, to see how other people experience and think things over, upon the Sasquatch file, right? Not to say I agree with everything they say or did or whatever, I just wanted to experience what they're experiencing, right? Same with down at the other end, where a couple friends are saying, Bigfoot bad, Bigfoot evil, Bigfoot whatever. You can't just have one side. There has to be an equilibrium, good and bad, right? Right? No, but no, everything's bad, bad, bad. Yeah, whatever. There's a reason why you're looking at it that way, and that it could also be a subspecies of Sasquatch. Right? They're more primitive. They're more fucking whatever. You know, I don't know. You know, maybe food is sparse in those parks, overhunting, this, that. So they're encroaching on human land. Well, their land is your land. You know what that song? Your land is my land, or whatever. That guy. Yeah. What's his name? Oh, his son played at Woodstock and was wasted. Big time. Arlo Guthrie, that guy, yeah. Remember him? Yeah. He's pretty cool, but I like how he tells a story there, he's a good storyteller. Fucking, but also an entertainer, right? Which we try to be sometimes, right? Hold on, right? Make sure I don't lose my virtual screen here. See the disaster in my house under construction. Yeah, we got building construction, right? Big time. Fucking jackhammers all day. That's why I've been on half the time. My head's just been pounding someday, this, that, jackhammer all day. Yeah, doing the balconies, windows, radiators, all kinds of crap. Fucking. Well, I'm also renovating my own fucking, trying to get my office built eventually. Right. Where's my hair? Oh, yeah, where's my hair? Put it back. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to take a break for a minute here. We'll get back on topic. Okay. Sasquatch. Yeah, Sasquatch. Where they're they're always bad. It's bad. They're out to preying on you. This, that. They're gonna poach your pets. This, that. You need to go out there and tell them don't do that. Right? That you have to come a compromise. You might have to give them some veggies or something, so they leave your stuff alone. Plant a little garden for them too, and say stay out of mine. Whatever. I've heard works for people, right? If that's an issue, raiding your fucking garden, apples. Tell them you need to survive too. Okay. Don't take all my stuff. Same with my chickens. Do not take my goat. Whatever, man. If you live in a rural setting or whatever, suburban, I don't know. Is Sasquatch in your backyard? Let me know. All right, I'm gonna take a break for a minute here. Play something quick. All right. I didn't advertise tonight. Right. I just came on. Right. It's been a while, about a month, possibly been on. So I'm just gonna play something simply here. Okay, come on. Where's my stuff? All right. Here we go. All right. I'll be right back. How long is it? Okay. Cool. Anyways, let me find something better here. Was that just a photo?
Yeah, it's Miles Goodwin, April Wine, R.I.P. Sorry, he just passed, 75 years old, the voice of April Wine. Yeah, poor Miles.
I like to rock. Woo! April Wine since high school days.
Miles Goodwin right there. I like to rock.
They're seniors now, so what does that tell you? Yeah. Like I even knew about, back when
Miles
they
Goodwin
played with the
right
Rolling
there, folks.
Stones down at the Buster Tavern in Toronto.
1978. Remember that golden year?
Yeah, the golden years.
Starting
70s. Late 70s. Different time period. Way different. And Sasquatch was just, I don't know. It was it was amazing when people were thinking about when the topic of Sasquatch ever came up, and the Mount St. Helens eruption there, the volcano, and that was big news back then. And Sasquatch was in the news back then, right? Yeah, big time. That it was reported that he lived on the mountain. Okay, and people were worried that if he survived the fucking volcano, right, explosion there. which was like fucking incredible. It blew out the side there, and fucking huge trees were flying through the air for a mile or two, like missiles, right? And that, thank God I'm not fucking monetized on this one here. And it was a disaster there, But just like in the tsunami, where on that small Indian island where those indigenous tribe lives, they went to the far side of the island and survived the tsunami. Okay, they knew, they read the signs of weather and signs, whatever, and knew in advance to flee. Okay. Okay, I see what's. Okay, hold on. In case I'm getting echo. I don't have anyone on here. Crap. Forgot that. All right. Is that better? This is just a test, folks. Just a test tonight. Yeah. Right. Just doing a test. Right. Anyways, back to the volcano in Mount St. Helens in Sasquatch. Right. But same thing. They knew in advance. Same with the animals. That that volcano was gonna erupt. Okay, and they fled. Okay, so these recent tales of, Sasquatch injured and on hair all burnt or this, that, and getting help by ambulances, this, that, I don't know. You didn't hear about that back then. Okay, 40 years ago, right? Whatever it was, 1980. No, you didn't hear about that. You heard about there were sightings of Sasquatch leaving the area, but I don't know about all that other stuff. So I have a hard time, unless you have actual real photos, right? Which are hard to come by these days, right? There's 10,000 people out there every day looking for Bigfoot, right? And there's next to no fucking real evidence. Just fucking footprint castings, mostly. What do you call that? Stick structures. And there's nothing wrong with that. But that's not Sasquatch altogether. There's more to Sasquatch. But all these people who claim to have had sightings, now, I don't know. Right? I'll tell you for a fact that 99% of them, I don't believe. Okay? It's too easy for people to make up a story, They want to get their name on the internet. Okay? They want to be infamous or something, right? Some of these people who narrate the stories, like, the exaggeration is tenfold, right? Come on, right? I know you're trying to make money, you got a show to run, right? But come on. Yeah, I know people they want to be entertained. Well, I'm not in the entertainment business here on Sasquatch. I'm in the fucking facts. Okay, real facts, 100% real facts. As close to 100%. Right? The memory's not 100% anymore. But it's there, okay? And I don't believe all this fucking crap. Nah, bullshit. Okay, let me get rid of this stuff here. All right, hold on. I'll be right back on there in a sec. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. All right. I'm looking for my monitors. I don't see them anywhere. I should have told him I was coming on. It was a last minute decision. Well, an hour or two earlier. Right. Right. I wanted to address a couple issues without freaking out, getting mad. Right. Or swearing. I've been banned before, 164 countries for swearing, freaking out over issues. Not freaking out. It just fucking saying my word, how I felt. Right? Who are we? Only a person, one pea in the pod. That's it. Right? But people don't want us fucking. Yeah, I don't know. I'm of the school of thought where I believe people are afraid to know the truth. Right? They want to pat themselves on the back and say, I know that wasn't true. That's why they listen to all these creepypasta shows and that. All right, whatever. That's fine. I used to listen to a lot of them too. Always looking for for that one or two encounters that might match 10 or 20% of what I experience. Clues. You know I don't want to be the lone fucking wolf out there. I only experience this myself. This sort of thing during the encounter. I like to hear some, other folks say they experience the same thing. You know, which helps, right? Like not your everyday. He was 8 feet tall, 800, 1,000 pounds. His hair was black. He had big feet. Whatever, man. That's just common knowledge, right? That's just an average description, right? Right. I've seen different sizes, right? I've seen a couple 8 feet tall. Yes. Also, I've seen one or two smaller ones. I've even seen young juveniles, right? I've seen female, mostly males. I think one female, and they're young juvenile on a tree branch, right? Well, Mama was up across the way there, up in the bigger tree. Yeah, whatever. Junior was munching out on the fucking berries, right? It was that time of season, late August, early September. Harvest was in, right? And then so Bigfoot and berries, yeah, different kinds of berries out there. It's like bears. They need to get that big blast of vitamin C there, fucking, to survive the winter. Okay, I know what it's like. You know, I when I was out there, I remember when I was out in Alberta too, right? I was eating those purple berries, and boom, my hands were stained, my mouth, fucking, and I had quite a few every, on the trail stopping. There was always those berry trees there by the riverbank, on the riverbanks and above the river there, fucking, in that. But some were more ripe than others. Like I guess the younger trees took a bit longer. The older trees, I found excuse me. I remember finding what do you call it? I found the a marking, territory marking on the tree, right? Saying this is our berry patch, right? And foolishly, my friend busted that sign, that log, that sign, that tree, and threw it into the fire pit. Boy, that's when the shit hit the fan. Yeah, that's when the encounter happened. But I was already getting signs and that leading up to the encounter. Hold on, I gotta take a drink here. Yeah, experienced that, right? And that was supernatural too, right? Because Bigfoot was fucking angry with us, with me, right? Right. Yeah, well, he was angry at my friend, but he knew my friend didn't know whatever about Sasquatch. Nah, he was angry at me because I knew, and I knew that was a 10, and I let my friend. I was upset he did that. Okay, but it was too late. What could I do? He broke it through, you know. But I got in trouble for that. Okay, right there, man. Like I had a couple weird things happen, supernatural. I came up to the point where I couldn't move one afternoon. I had to cross the field. We're leaving after camping out overnight there, where I had my encounter previously, whatever. Like before I had my encounter, a couple days before that, you know. Fucking, it was like fucking. I'm on my mountain bike, my backpacks, right? We got our gear packed up, our tent, fishing poles, all that crap. And my friend goes, "Okay, let's go." Right, lead the way. And I couldn't pedal forward. was like I was hitting a brick wall. I couldn't move. I couldn't even move an inch or two forward. Okay, it was like somebody like it was holding me, like literally. Boom! I could not go forward. Not one foot. Not one fucking. Not even a couple inches. I could only backtrack. You know, the grip was let go on me, whatever it was, the hold. Like, you know, what do you call those? Freeze ray. It felt like, yeah, like, you know, like I was not frozen. I could move, you know, this, that, and I'm telling you, I had goosebumps the size of fucking quarters. Okay. Fucking, not quarters, dimes, whatever you call it. Huge. And my friend goes, blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, look at his hair was standing up on his neck. He had the same thing as me, dime size fucking goosebumps. I said, look at your arms and stuff. And he didn't even know. Okay. He was like, wondering what the heck is wrong with me. Why I'm not leaving. I said, no, I can't go. I couldn't cross that field. Right. And I'm looking. You know, there was a prairie grass, you know, and there were clumps of it, you know, across the field. And I had to get to the other side to take the, you know, the mountain bike trail, whatever, back home to the city, about 20 miles out or whatever it was, away from the city. And boom. Yeah. Incredible. Okay. That was supernatural. I also seen the pixelation, you know, like in the Predator, right? You know, the Predator movie with Arnold. Yeah. I seen the pixelation on the side of the fucking cliff there, right? Ridge or whatever. I mean, right? Going up the ridge, that Predator style pixelation. Okay. All right. And I've reported this, you know, on a couple shows, I think, whatever it was, and that talked about this and that. And so I was upset when somebody was claiming a blah, 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 blah about the Predator fucking thing there. You know, this lady I know, right? And I'm like, please, right? I even seen it in a video. The Predator, a friend's a researcher there out of West Virginia, I think it was. West Virginia or Virginia. I think it was West Virginia. All right. In the woods there. And I was scared when I first found that. Okay. Analyzing the footage. I was terrified, man. I'm like, fucking, I'm going to get fucking, you know, MIB banging on my door, saying, hey, we're here to talk to you again. Right? Fucking funny. Yeah. What do you think of those guys? MIB. I guess it's men in black, right? I guess there's no women in black, is there? It's always men, right? They look like they're cloned, but not completely. But they do have sort of similar looking faces, right? I'm giving this away, bonus, right? That's what I see. You know, people might say other things. I don't know, right? But I don't want to say too much, get myself in trouble. But to me, I think they're clones, some sort of clones. I don't think, you know, alien clones, alien genetics. I don't know, right? They didn't stay long enough. We only had a short little conversation. But anyway, and they knew me. They knew me by name, okay, when they fucking encountered me, right? Caught up to me. I mean, I tried to get away, right? Right. I heard, you know, they were calling my name. And then whatever, like as they were getting closer, they were calling me from fucking couple blocks, 2 blocks away, calling. I said, oh my, I got to get out of here. You know, I got out in the open. Yeah. I didn't trust those guys. Fuck. Right. I wanted to make sure there was a big crowd around me. It'd be somewhat safer. Right? Yeah. Right. You ever been in that situation? If you have, get into the middle of a crowd, right? Have if you feel you're all alone, you don't think anyone's going to come to your rescue or whatever, or there's very few, you're outnumbered or whatever. Get out in the open. Get out in the open, right? Or into a crowd of people if you're in that type of situation, if it's possible, right? To protect yourself. Okay? Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, I'm not going to explain right now what happened. You can read my book. Hopefully, I get it done soon. We're fucking trying to write this thing for 2 years now. But I didn't have all the info. Or like every time I think I do, I always come up with more and more stuff. So, right. So, but it's interesting. Right. Right. It's interesting. Right. Yeah, it's interesting. You know what's interesting? Yeah. You know what's interesting is that guy there. Remember that guy? You know that guy, the guy who hunts whatever. It says he's not a Sasquatch, quote unquote. He's not a Sasquatch researcher. Meanwhile, fuck, he does more, most fucking research. Sorry, I smoked this joint, so fucking to relax a bit here, so I'm not fucking uptight and freaking out. All this bullshit going on, right? But anyway, the other day he was claiming that he was invited to talk with Sasquatch. Really, you were invited. I didn't know Sasquatch sends out invitations like that. Well, right, but don't get me wrong. You never know, right? What I don't know everything, right? Right? I only know my own fucking shit. Some of the close people I know, friends of mine I talk to, with their stuff. But who knows, right? Maybe you did get invited. But did you have the, did you accomplish that goal? Right? Like I said, you got to be able, I think you got to be more advanced in telepathy so you can accept that mind speak. Okay. Did right? You know, right? Possibly. Right. I didn't watch to find out. You know what? That was whatever. Waiting to see. Did this person first time have any luck or not? Maybe they didn't like the message they got. I don't know. you know, maybe I don't know. Whatever. Who knows? You know. I've also had the dog man talk to me. Send me a message a couple times. Right. They wanted to talk to me, which fucking was freaky. Okay. Yeah, that was fucking freaky. That was super. You know, that was the freakiest one. Was how they yeah wanted to meet me. and I did. I stopped. They told me where, and I did. I went there and stopped. And boy, man, when you see a 9 foot tall dog, man, the dog like dog man style, like with the dog style legs and that, the dog fingers and the nails, but they weren't no 18 fucking inches, okay? Bullshit. Okay, they were not less than half that size, the long skinny finger, dark fingers with the nails a couple inches, right? Yeah, about eight, you know 7, 8 inches altogether, I think. You know, no fucking 18 inches, fucking right, 10-inch fingers and fucking 8 inch whatever, fucking up to 8. Yeah, right. Okay, what do you call it? Like Edward Scissorhands, fucking exaggeration, like, you know, you didn't, I don't know, whatever, man. It was like before, you know, we went from 8 feet tall Sasquatch to 9 feet, to 10 feet, to 11 feet. And then I tell the lady, that ain't no fucking 11 feet there where you put in that. You know, it's ridiculous, okay? Just tell the truth, okay? What's there, okay? Whatever, man. What is the truth these days, right? There's a lot of BS. That's all I'm telling, right? Everyone's desperate to make $1 from Sasquatch, right? Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know. Anyways. All right. Anything else? This is just a test, folks. Right. Right. I'm gonna have a guest on soon. William, friend William, Ninja Dave, with his good friend. What's her name? Carter. There. Janice Carter. Right. Janice Carter. Right. 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 Yeah, they're going to be on very soon on a weekend show coming up, right? And that, depending on work schedules and all that stuff, right? It was too hot, whatever, whatever. It's getting there, all right? We're going to do, trying to arrange it very soon. Either, what's today? Today's Wednesday. It's either this weekend or next weekend. I'm going to try, probably, I have to check, okay? Probably next weekend. Right. Give them some, I'll see when they're available. Right. Either for a week on the weekends only, they told me they're available. They want to do, right. That's cool. Maybe I get one or two other people and have a panel or something. I'll see if they're up to it or just want to. First, we'll do a one time, you know, like just the two of them tell me about their experiences. And then watch their videos. They're amazing, right? I learn a lot. Fuck, right? You know, I recommend watching Ninja Dave. Yeah, on YouTube there, right? Check it out. Ninja Dave, right? Out of East Tennessee. Sasquatch researcher, right? And that good stuff, right? Talks about good stuff. You know, it makes sense. And yeah, and that's more in the supernatural aspect of some of the stuff he talks about. Right? Amazing stuff. Experiences and that, you know. I did a live show with him 2 years ago, I think it was. Right? And phenomenal live action while we're on the show. On my end, I had you know, some howling and from the fucking coyotes and the possible dogmen running with them, right? Suburban dogmen, and you know, and I was playing my own recordings, right? And I was having action, and he was having action at the same time on his end, right? I got the screenshots, and they were amazing, man. I caught the action live on the live show. Okay, there you go. You know, we should be celebrities, but no, people are wrecking it. Whatever, you know. Some of these guys have never even seen Bigfoot, okay? But they're at every convention, every weekend, you know, every fucking show across the country. They're flying. Why? Why do you have to? There's like 50 shows, 100 shows. Why? Why? Enough, right? Time for you to sit out a few shows. Fucking, you don't need to be at every show when you haven't fucking experienced anything yourself, man. You know, enough. There's too many, you know, let the new people, not the new, but let the fucking less, you know, let other folks have a fucking kick at the can. Okay? Give them a fucking chance. Fucking tired of fucking hearing the same crap over and over from the same people. Right? and that with questionable fucking experiences. Okay, all right. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's some, you know. How come all the how come multiple channels that show good, real fucking stuff, talk about real stuff, are getting shunned? Why? Why? Including my own channel, right? I put out some fucking really good stuff, interesting stuff, right? Filmed from the person. I know the person, okay? And I know the footage is real, right? When other fucking stuff is questionable, right? Why is it all these, I know half a dozen people right offhand, friends who show real good stuff and get nowhere, and, nowhere, Meanwhile, we got hooping and hollering fucking, that chick with the tattoos. Yeah, right. She's never had no experiences, like whatever, no photos, worthwhile, right? And she fucking built up a huge following, right? And that fucking blah blah blah, and always diminishing your fucking, you go on their show and you know they downplay what you've experienced because they're buying time. They're waiting to actually have something happen. LBL. I told them LBL. That's a there's nothing. LBL, the big lie. Yeah. Right. There's nothing there. How many people have gone there in the past 5 years? 4 or 5 years, right? Thousands every fucking year. Where's the footage? Where's the dogman? Right? There ain't a dogman within 200 miles of that place. And the government's making sure there ain't no fucking dogman there. Okay? Because there's too many tourists. Okay? Now, I'm not saying there might be something paranormal, and stuff taking place there, whatever. Somebody was filming, past few months back. I'm not going to say who, but I fucking caught it. I took a screenshot. I report, and and they took a picture right after I took my picture, screenshot, and then they wouldn't even talk about it. I mentioned it, right? Gave the timestamp. Yeah, okay, but was it a dogman? I don't think so. Something freaky, something paranormal, though. Right? Possibly, right? Might have been just, I don't know. I can't offhand. I have to check the photo, but it was interesting. It was, but but what? You're gonna keep that? You're not talking about it? What? You're gonna try and fucking sell that image or talk about it in a book and talk blah blah, make up a story or whatever. You're driving along and blah blah. That's low. That's cheap. Okay, fuck. Whatever, man. Go get a job, man. 9 to 5. Fucking share that info that you experience that instead of clamming up. Okay, I didn't appreciate that. I don't watch them ever again. Yeah, that's low. Okay, especially I did. I fucking told them whatever, both on the chat and on the fucking comment. And ignore you. Fucking piss off. Okay, fucking bullshit. Bull. Yeah. All right. Bullshit. I've shared a lot of info on here. This, that, that I've experienced. Okay. And that. And I give you all the info, but I've shared, a lot. Right. And that. About my experiences, real experiences. Right. Here in Ontario, across Ontario, province of Ontario, out in Alberta, and also BC, British Columbia. And also in Florida too, right? Yeah, I had experience, right, with Sasquatch. Incredible, right? Little people experience some phenomenal, amazing experience with the little people. The fucking dwarf that came out of the fucking portal in the tree stump hit by lightning. Yeah, that was phenomenal. To be fucking, 2 arm lengths away from, right beside the thing, looking up, and like, wow, it's like Pinocchio. Not actually Pinocchio. It's like a Pinocchio type. Looked like almost like a Pinocchio puppet, sort of. Whatever the name. You know, not the fucking nose or that. Just it looked like, you know, when he was wood and came to life. You know, that kind of, you know, situation, right? Right. Whatever, man. That's funny. All right. Yeah, that kind of situation. All right. To see a living creature, supernatural living creature come to life like that, like, you know, come out of the fucking hole. And the incredible, the sound, right? You know, talking about supernatural sound, you know, coming up that log, like sound like a fucking wooden staircase inside of there. Big heavy boot, boom, boom, being amplified. I'm sitting right beside the fucking tree, man. Women, no kids. This is 18 and over, 19, whatever. Right? Incredible, right? Sitting in my fucking local park. Yeah. The tree came to life, and out comes the fucking little entity. Yeah, the little dwarf dude. Yeah. 16 inches tall, roughly. Incredible. Check my channel. Yeah. The video should be up there somewhere or whatever. I'm gonna hope I can redo that. The account, like with more info, better, whatever. So I've been planning to do that this fall. Right. It's gonna be, you know, I've talked about it a few times. Check my whatever, some of the shows. Live shows I've done. Right. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break. Right. I'll be right back. Right. Find you something to play. Take a break for a minute. Hold on. All right, I think this one.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in, keep trucking, like the Doodah Man together, more or less in line, just keep trucking on.
Yeah, this is one I had of last year.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in,
Incredible. There's a portal there. There's the arch.
like the Doodah
Discovered a portal.
Man together, more or less in line, just keep trucking on.
Yeah, well, that portal's not there now. Right. Yeah, they tore that whole fucking place open. Yeah, they ripped everything open there. Yeah, there's no more portal, unfortunately. All right, one more here. That's fine. I always play these to remind me. It helps me, you know, trigger the memories, thoughts. Want to play some music? All right, right here. Good old Joe Perry. I gotta put more stuff up. I haven't had time. Here we go. Beck Bolero.
There's no Perry. The Joe
Perry
Perry Project. Playing Beck Bolero. Check it out. Tribute. Who passed away back in the spring. February. Sad. Anyway, this is Joe Perry. 55 years of playing guitar. It's kind of cool. out, friend. That's not me shaking. That's the other cameraman. Wow. Hold on, Stinky. Hold on. Hold on, little bear. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Alright, little Katana. Good girl. I'm not sure what they're doing. But the bass player, now that's David Hall. The famous David Hall, who played with the Buddy Miles band back in 1970. 71, 2. As a 17 or 18-year-old kid. Wow. Right out of high school. Him and Joe Kent. The guitar. The Super Wiz. Yeah. Incredible. I think he's actually amazed how good Joe is there. Especially after he jammed with Jimi Hendrix one night or two. Wow. David Hall, that
Great, eh? Yeah. One more time. I always like hearing this.
Wow. There's Joe Perry. The Joe Perry Project. Playing Beck Bolero. Check it out. Tribute. Who passed away back in the spring. February. Sad. Anyway. Let's see, Joe Perry. 55 years of playing guitar. Kind of cool. Like Jeff Beck was his idol. Check it out, friend. That's not me shaking. That's the other cameraman. Wow. Hold on, Stinky. Hold on. Hold on, little bear. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Alright, little Katana. Good girl. Him and Joe Kent. Especially after he jammed with Jimi Hendrix one night or two.
We wrap up the show in about 10 minutes.
David Hall, that is.
Anyways, that was for my friend Geo, right? Geospatial cosmology, yeah, good old Geo. He just filmed some amazing scenes down in Florida, right? Yeah, okay, buddy, whatever. Yeah, down in Florida, right? So Sasquatch, dogmen, little people. I showcase on my. I did some shots and that. So quick editing. It was when it was his first major thing. He usually films the sky, does some music stuff, and so he's been out there looking, right? Been watching some of my videos, learning, and yeah, I'm really impressed with what he captured on film, and that it was amazing, right? Yeah, it borders like you could say some of the scenes are supernatural, the way they're cloaking, some of them, real images, look like physical amongst the fucking interdimensional, right? Even looks like some of the supernatural with the portals and all that kind of stuff, man. I see 2, 3 portals, in the scene there, 2, 3 different portals, stick portals, right? And that with the entities in them, yeah, right, amazing, right? And you can, it was amazing. Oh, let me get rid of this here. Hold on, apologize. Yeah, and it was amazing, right? Because you could hear his heart just beeping, pumping away, whatever, and he's a heightened sense of the way he's talking and that you could tell he's right, and he's just 50, 100 feet away where he's filming, not 50, about 100 feet away, I think it was, right, really close. He was filming a deer and you know came upon the entities there, the cryptids, or they came to see him, whatever, he's a man of God, religious, talking about God and the Lord, whatever. And so, that was his natural protection, right? Supernatural protection. He only had God to protect him, right? Yeah, right. And these creatures were standing their ground. He was standing his ground, right? With right, you could tell he was like right there and freaking out a bit, almost on the edge of, like you could tell he was scared a bit, right? Who wouldn't? I've seen him a few times, previously, I was all scared until recent, right? And now whatever, but I know what it's like. They kept telling me, Sasquatch would tell me, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Right. So, and now I'm not, right? But, now I understand a lot more in that, right? And that come to accept how things are, right? So whenever they choose to communicate, I understand now why and all that stuff, right? Whereas in the past, it was like, because it wasn't like, all the time. It was, years apart, sometimes here and there, having an encounter, I guess, saying, okay, hello, welcome back, right? Welcome back, Scarboro. Yeah, welcome back. Are you ready to hang out with us again for a little while, right? I'd hang out, and then, I guess I always wanted to do my own thing. Back then, I didn't, I wasn't into army. I wasn't into other people's rules, and, even bikers. No, I didn't like, I didn't want to be attached to all these rules. I wanted to be free as can be until they take all your rights away, right? But we're not at that point yet, so don't worry about that, right? We still can walk and talk, right, and experience things. So, but whatever, man, people, women, men, women. Sorry, I just say that. But you know what it's like, if you've been there, you would understand what I'm saying, right? Can we do it? Yeah, we're doing it, all right? We're taking up lost ground. We're fighting back. We're taking back our lost ground. I've had certain people fucking, say things that weren't fucking true, you know, fucking and that, and sometimes you can't respond back, right? For whatever, I had some health issues going on, and so whatever. Now I'm taking back that lost ground here in Southern Ontario. Yeah, right. I'm not coming to investigate your properties or whatever, or this and that, unless it's important, right? You know, whatever. I've done that in the past. Gone somebody who was really important. My friend's family, they were scared. There was Bigfoot living on, Sasquatch living on their property, right? And there was a tense situation. So I had to go there. They kept ask me, 3, 4 times to 5, whatever it was. And, eventually about a year later or so, I got there. I finally got to go, right? And that take care of this. It was remarkable. I went to investigate, what was going on, right? And remarkable, I had an encounter while I was there. I had a fucking encounter, right? And this happened in Lindsay, Ontario, back in the mid-90s. Yeah, I had a fucking encounter there, okay? Well, I went to investigate. I was surprised, I thought Bigfoot would be long gone or whatever. And they kept telling me, no, they're still there. So I was surprised, right? It also got mind speaking, and they told me, we know blah, 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 blah. We know when you're coming to a site. I guess there was one of my friends recently, Michael, right? Michael Fregoso. He was on here twice. I did the live show with him this summer. Check him out. Really good shows. He's from Wisconsin, right? He told me it's probably like a super poor or something, whatever, something like that, whatever, right? So, and I said, like not just a regular, but something, a sacred site, right? That they're protecting because I didn't understand why they could have just left and come back, whatever, they were actually there guarding the portal, right? So that was amazing. See, when you watch my show, you might learn something, right? I just gave you some good info here, right? Yeah. Okay. And that was remarkable when they told me, we know when you're coming to one of our sites. They were upset that I was actually coming there. Went there. Okay. They didn't want me there. Okay. Even though, I have friends with, Sasquatch. They didn't fucking want me there. Okay. They were upset I came there because for who I am in that, but, I had a job to do, right? That was to protect my friends. They were asking me. I didn't want to see them get hurt because some things had happened. So that some tense situations, and I was able to hammer out a peaceful agreement, right, with them, to coexist, and that they won't bother them, whatever. Like, and my friends' agreement was that they'll stay away from that certain area on their property, right, and there won't be problems, and they'll stay more low key and not cause any problems also, as long as that agreement was met, right? And it did, and it worked out because I asked a couple times over the next couple of years, right? And things were, I said, no, I haven't had any problems or nothing. So it worked, right? So now, if there's a situation like that, right, I sort of need to know who you are a bit, whatever. I'm not just going to, rush up there. I don't do that. I need to know more who you are, but confidentially, and that, 100%. Which some people said, whatever, not to trust me and fucking bullshit, Well, I'll say, where you? This is, yeah, bullshit. How would you fucking even know? You don't even fucking know me, idiots. Fuck. just to fucking get a foot up on, get their foot in the door and up the ladder, a couple steps at my expense. Whatever, buddy. I'm gonna fucking pull that ladder under your feet now. Okay. Fuck you. All right. Yeah, fuck you. You know who you are. Okay. Fucking idiots. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, so we're taking back lost ground. We've been doing that all summer, working on that, right? Past year. Whatever, Okay, I started out here, when I first started out research, I took people at face value, because I was learning about stuff. I only knew about my own stuff, right? I didn't know about other people's stuff, what happened to them during their encounter with that. Took them at face value. Plus, I had questions. I wanted to find out about something, right? And then, whatever. Some shenanigans, some people, whatever, Bigfoot himself told me the first time my encounter, they came to me they're interdimensional beings, okay? And second physical, right? Everyone's looking for that physical track, for this, for that, fucking vocalizations, right? This, that. Why? Open up your fucking mind and take the mess, right? And no, don't get me wrong. I've heard vocalizations, different ones, a few times, a couple times, right? Right? Including the Yahoos. Yahoo! Yeah. Up at Berry Sound at a friend's cottage. Yeah. Up a lookup point. Right? And then I was amazed to fucking see that, hear that on Mountain Monsters, right? A TV show. And I said, how the fuck? It's triggered my memory. Right? And I'm like, how the heck? I'm like, wow, look at that. Where are they? In the States, North Carolina, somewhere, wherever, down there? Where they were filming somewhere, I can't remember, Maine. I can't remember where, but somewhere in that East Coast area, I think. Remarkable that, what they were like, remember, there's a TV show, okay? And they're doing recreations of supposed Sasquatch, Bigfoot things, right? Investigations. So it was really something to hear that on the TV show, right? I said, holy smokes, I heard that myself. So there you go. I didn't know they, anywhere else or whatever. Well, I know they were making those vocals, right? Because I seen whatever. They're interdimensional shapes. One was about 18 feet, 20 feet tall on the side of the fucking bridge, right? I've had a few other people claim, seeing the same sort of thing, 18 feet tall, interdimensional beings in the same type of situation, almost like a shadow, right? And I had one sighting of them, right, on the side of the ridge, physical, but camouflage a bit of that, but they were there. I could see them. They gave me enough opening there in the foliage for me to see them because I had some mini binoculars, some binoculars. I was scouring, so they let me have a boo, right? That's a sighting, right? Yeah, a couple 100 feet or whatever. It was incredible because there was people on the other side of the gorge there, so cottages or whatever, and that. So it was interesting that there was activity there. Yeah, very close to that Killbear Provincial Park. Yeah, up in Perry Sound, somewhere near there. At a friend's cottage, and incredible. And what? I can't remember if I was there. I think I was there. I was there for a long weekend there back in the early 90s. So that was remarkable, phenomenal, right? Those vocalizations. Then a few years later, I had more vocalizations I heard, and they were so powerful. The vibrational frequency energy I was in my fucking lawn chair at my campsite, all right? I got literally blown right off my chair. Okay, when those vocals fucking vocal range increased 3 times, 2 to 3 times louder than what it already was. That the entity was really, that Sasquatch dude got really upset with some drunk harassing him or something, doing vocals with a megaphone, right? Well, fucking, he came back and wham, he let a fucking roar out, man. Holy smokes. I was literally blown out of my chair, right across the bay. Fucking hit me dead on, right? It was like a triangulation. One side, two, and I was at the point. Yeah, I got hit. Boom. Right. I'm like, holy smokes. And I couldn't understand for years why me? Right? I'm not doing it. I'm just sitting in my chair quiet. I'm not having nothing to do with this. Why did I get hit with that vibrational blast of sound, man? Right? That infrasound. Right? It wasn't even infrasound. It was just what do you call it? Like the sound wave, right? For the roar. Man, holy smokes. Right? Yeah. I dumped me right out of my chair, lawn chair. I was on the ground. I had to pick myself up and said, catch my breath for a second and go, what was that? It sounded like a fucking, like a giraffe. You ever hear Jurassic Park or that T-Rex makes a rock and roll? Not the same, but that intensity, okay? Yeah. I said, like everyone in this whole area, I'm surprised it didn't make the paper. I think people were scared, kidding, right? Because I was in shock after hearing that. That's when yeah, because I remember right after that, yeah, I had to make a phone call to a friend there. And fucking, yeah, all of a sudden. So, oh, no, yeah, that's interesting. That was interesting. All right. Can they tell I was there? Maybe they're upset at me for not fucking confronting this idiot with this drunk there with the megaphone, right? Sorry, right? And tell him to fucking shut up, right? I don't know who he is. I'm fucking, quite a distance away. I'm in the campground. I think he's in his cottage or something. I'm not sure if there was a campground on. I'm not sure what that was. I didn't leave. I didn't go to investigate, in that. But I could see the water from my vantage point in the bay. So, where we were. So, camping at the site there in a provincial park. Yeah, it was also Ontario provincial park, right? And so it was incredible, right? I'm not gonna say right now which one, but whatever. You can read it in the book one day. Oh, I finally got hello. Finally, hi guys. Right? No, you got the wrong show. There's no Barton here. I know who you're talking about now. I'm not associated with him, but I know who he is. How you doing, Kevin Murphy? Yeah, I was just getting ready to wrap up the show here in a minute or two, but right. Anyways, I'm saying good night, but those vocalizations, it just, so, all right. We'll talk more about it next time. This was only a test tonight, my friend. Yeah, just whatever. I appreciate your stories here. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, right on. Cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right. I was just doing a test today, whatever, I had been on for a little while, but I'll be on again very soon this week, next couple days, right? Right on. Yes, it is. Right on. Thank you. Right on. Thanks. Where are you from? What state? Province? May I ask? Kevin? No, I'm not. I get people by who watch my show. Sometimes I have an active I didn't advertise. I just, it was a last minute, an hour or two decision to come on. Early, I felt okay, whatever. And that I haven't been on for past month, right? And for whatever issues, I needed a break. All right. But yeah, we're just starting a season 4. This is whatever, a test for episode 1. And I'm gonna have guests on in that soon again. And oh yeah, right on. California. I'm from the DC. Right on. In California, right on. Yeah. That's cool. Thank you. No, yeah, I get a lot of people who watch my live shows after the fact, like afterwards, right? Cool. That's cool. Maryland area, right on. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. Right. All right. Thanks. Right on. That's cool. Right on. Maryland, I think is active with dogmen. Do you believe that? Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah. Right. You got a lot of water, don't you? Is that Great Lakes or something? I forget which Great Lake. I have to look it up. Cool. Oh yeah, paranormal. Right on. What do you mean by paranormal? Like ghosts or just paranormal? Like, yes, I know Sasquatch and also Dogman, right? I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, for sure. I think it's something to do with the water there, right? Yeah, I think Maryland, I always think is a paranormal state, right? Right on. Yes, sir. Right on. Cool. I've had a couple dogman encounters. What's that say? Sorry, I went too fast. I lived with an extremely gifted medium for a while. Oh, right on. Cool. Saw many amazing phenomena. Yeah, same here. Right. Over long periods, over the many years, right? For sure. Trying to still figure out what some of these things were. Right? Have you when you were, oh yeah, goat man? Right on. I've been working on the goat man theory for a while. Who or what the goat man is, right? I think goat man's supernatural, I believe. A supernatural being, right? For sure. Where you? I'm in Southern Ontario. Yeah, Southern Ontario. Right. I've had experiences across Ontario, Alberta, and BC. Different experiences. Paranormal, Sasquatch, other strange ghosts. Yeah, especially in Calgary. That's an old cowboy town. I was fucking working there years ago. That living there for a while. Right on. I watched her face molecularly rearrange until she looked entirely like another person. Wow. Wow, that's incredible. Wow. I experienced the same thing, but it changed into an animal instead of another person, right? It changed from an animal back into the human form, only 2 feet away from my face. Yeah, nowhere to lie. Okay, right? I experienced that. Okay. Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, wow. And then morph into another and another. Wow, that's incredible. I don't. Wow, how the heck they do that? All different people, all different faces. Wow, I only seen the one thing, the back. Wow, yeah. Colors of light fill in the room, ectoplasm. Really, I seen different light like that enter into my vehicle right from the road. That kind of stuff. Yeah, that was incredible too, and there was stuff going on in the light. know, right? Felt like I was in a kaleidoscope sort of effect, inside my fucking truck. Oh yeah, it was incredible. Yeah, I experienced that. Oh really? A woman's image, right on, right? But it's so beautiful and then looking, really incredible. Really, all different, right? Wow. I keep saying, wow, I'm blown away. I've heard like going from one to the next and back. But I don't think I've met anyone who had that kind of experience. Like actually talk to them. Really? Did that only happen like one time, or that you seen that, or you experienced it more than once? You know, that's incredible. How can I find you on Facebook? Uh, uh, um, Let me think here. On Facebook, I'm on just my name, Tom Andrizos. Right? You can punch in and leave. Right. Actually, you can Sasquatch here. You're Kevin Murphy. All right, Sasquatch. Hold on. Right. Hold on. Yeah, you can check out my group. My group there. Sasquatch Friends Ontario. Apply. I'll write down your name, Kevin Murphy. All right. If you apply, whatever, and I talk. We deal with all that kind of strange phenomena and stuff. If you're interested, on Facebook or my group, Sasquatch, Scarboro Sasquatch, here, whatever, and that, you know, right. And it was amazing, but I was never afraid for a moment. Right on. Or email every night for months, right? And I'm not doing the email thing right now. I got to know you a bit more first. But check out, my stuff first, and I'll get to know you first. I've been just sort of busy right now, and I can't do too big of a workload. I got other things that take on, But if you whatever, check me out first on my group or my channel, and then get to know you first, and we'll take it from there. I can't jump head first. I'm too busy right now. Right. I hope you don't mind, but that's how I work. Right. Yeah. All right. I will indeed check you out, guys. All right. I'm sorry. I was so late. No, no. I get a lot of late calls, late activity. So I stay on a bit more, right? And that, right? Up to 2 hours at least, So I was just like, doing a sort of a test, like, to try a warm up for my show, for the upcoming show, live show. Really, each session was a prayer. That's really interesting. Yeah, I'm still dealing with what I've seen there. Where I can't talk too much about it because I gave my word not to say anything. I can only talk only a little bit about it, and that because I'm still trying to figure out what the heck happened to me that day, night, next day, whatever, something strange, and yeah, excuse me, more than 20 something years ago or whatever. Yeah, it was whatever. I'm still working on that. The reason I was, yeah, that's cool. That's good to have the prayer. I experienced, some strange, yeah, and I had to start saying my prayer or whatever, start praying, and I got protected. So always, yeah, if you ever, always trust in the Lord, my friend, and start praying to God. No, and hopefully your angels will be there to save the day or night. Right? Right? What's that? And the spontaneous sincerity was all too real. Yeah, I believe that. Thank you for coming forth. Yeah, no problem, my friend. Thank you for yes, prayer does work. I know. I've been there. I had I had an angry Sasquatch on top, shaking my tent, and I started to pray, and yeah, and he went away. I was fucking alive. Okay, laying in my tent, scared senseless. Fucking yeah, man, because we pissed him off. I pissed him off. Then we ate his berries and everything. Okay, so it's not funny because I was really scared. No, honestly, I was terrified with that. Laying in the tent there, fucking, and fucking whatever. And what could I do? The only thing I could do, I don't carry, didn't carry, whatever. I don't carry automatic weapons or that, and I don't plan to. So all I had was a prayer, Yeah, put my trust in God to save me, and He did. Okay, that's all I could say. So prayer does work. Yes, it really does. Right, love and light. You gotta have love in your heart, my friend, and light in your soul. And let God do the rest. Okay, right, when in times of need. Right, honestly. Right, whoever's watching or listening to the show. If you feel, you're in that kind of situation, yeah, put your trust in the Lord. I've been there. All right. Thank you. Right on. Cool. Prayer we got. Sorry. Lost count. All right. No problem. Okay. I'm going to be going off here in 1 minute or whatever. I'm going to just play a quick video before I sign off. All right. Hold on. You can check it out or whatever. Here, hold on. I'll show you. Yeah. See if I find something interesting here. Quick. I need a break for 1 minute before I sign off. I'll come back and talk for a few minutes. 5 more minutes or so, and whatever. I want to ask you a question, if that's okay, when I come back. Hold on. Okay, where are we? Where's my thing here? I got here. Hopefully this works. All right, hold on. 1 minute. Right on. Yeah, I filmed this stuff here. One of my sites. Maybe last year or something. For sure. Yeah. Do you have anything on your channel, or do you have any videos on your YouTube channel or anything? Right on. That's what I wanted to know is if you have any videos or anything, Sasquatch, paranormal or whatever type of stuff on your channel. No? Oh, okay, that's fine. So, yeah. Okay. Someone's on it. Right on. Yeah, check out a couple of my videos or something. Here's one of them. I have some interesting stuff, and also film. I analyze, footage, paranormal, like Sasquatch, and also there's always strange stuff on there, man. Sometimes. Right on. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We can talk about some of them, in the next little while, whatever. Right. Right. Hopefully, I can get you to come back on when I'm doing another show, right? And we can talk some more, right? I'd be really interested. Cool. so cool. Right on. Thank you, Kevin Murphy. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming on here tonight and talking to me. Yeah, that is so amazing. This weekend, I have several friends who have had direct dogman accounts. Right on. So have I. Right? I had to thwart an attack twice. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Thing was charging that. I had to think fast. I could scare him off. Lucky he was only like a juvenile or something, right? All right. Hope I do see you again soon, right? Thank you for coming on here again. Yeah. Gotta hear about it for sure. I'll talk more about it next time, right? For sure. I'll talk about, yeah. Incredible. Oh, yeah. Time is it? Right on. Yeah, well, teenage, I don't know. He seemed young. Like, he almost like he was like inexperienced a bit, whatever. Or was second guessing himself, and that. I had another, whatever, like, yeah, I don't know. Sort of like, what's that story? Like the stories, sort of like, I was looking for if there was, I knew there was a second entity, another dogman around, right? I didn't think it was just that one. I could sense a second one, but I could not find it or see it, right? And that's why I say, like, Granny Fox and the younger one there, I forget what, and Red. Yeah, Granny Fox and Red, the fucking story, those stories there for kids and that, that's what I was thinking. Red would mess up and not catch the game, and Granny would catch it, because she had the experience, she was smart, had the smarts, yeah, that sort of thing, But I didn't see Granny or whoever or whoever was in charge. Right on. Right on. That's interesting. Yeah, David from England and Cornell, Murph from DC area have had several encounters. Right on. Cool. Man, you have a lot of photos. Right on. Yes, yeah. I've been doing this for several years, so right. Check out my channel and then whatever. Subscribe if you want to, and then whatever. And please come back on next time I'm on, right? If you sub, then you'll get my notice when I'm coming, doing a live show or whatever, and then, right, and I'll talk to you, whatever, right? Right on. Yeah, we can check it out in my group there or something, like whatever, just look me up, right? And that is interesting. All right, thanks. I'll be looking forward to seeing you. Really, you've been on the Vic Conda show? Right on. I'll check out your what episode so I can check it out. I think I'll be on what's today, Wednesday? I think either Friday or Saturday night. I think I'll be Saturday night. Right, me too. All right, cool. What episode or whatever on Vic Conda for you? Do you know? So I can listen to it. Do you know the episode? But he did interview me for over an hour. Were you on the show, or he just interviewed you? Like a private interview? You haven't been on the show, like he hasn't broadcast the interview or whatever? I haven't been on VidConduct yet. I've been debating. I tried to go on there years ago when I first started up, I don't know. I was learning how to do the computer stuff. All I was having problems. I was a novice, so he hasn't aired it yet, but he interviewed me for an hour. Right on. Cool. I'll be looking forward. I usually listen to every Friday, whenever the shows come on. I'll be looking forward to that episode when it does air. I hope and pray. He called me and we spoke for a good hour and some change. Right on. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you. All right. Me too. All right. Cool. All right. Right on. Okay, Kevin. I gotta go. I got family, pets, and other stuff to do. Right. But I really appreciate. Honestly, I really appreciate you coming on here and that tonight on the chat line and that. It made my day. All right. Thank you. All right. Okay. Thank you. Right on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Right on. We'll meet. Take care. All right. Thank you. You too, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Like I said, thank you. You made my day. Yeah, you never know. I always get, you know, some really, some good stuff on here on the show, right? Right on. To be continued. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Yes. Thank you so much. Hold on. Hold on. Let me remove this. Yeah, so I can see your stuff there. Yeah. Thank you. Right. Right on. All right. Cool. Thank you. All right. Good night. Good night, Kevin. And good night, everyone, my friends and subscribers. Thank you for tuning in, checking out the show. If you're listening or whatever, afterwards, thank you. I'm much appreciated. We'll be on again, I think, Saturday night. I'm going to aim for I don't know about Friday, but Saturday night for sure. I'm going to be on. All right. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Good night.